Hello and welcome to this Office Puppet Master Guide for FNAF Help Wanted 2. In this video, I'm going to tell you the 4 things you must know in order to survive this game, and to make sure you stay until the end so you don't miss out on any of my helpful tips. In this game, you are sitting in a security office and must defend yourself from Ballora, the Mini-Rinas, and Bidybab. First, let's cover managing power drain. For throughout the night, Mini-Rinas and Bidybab will be trying to drain your power. You will know when they are doing this because you'll see a triangle with an exclamation mark appear on the monitor. Additionally, the lights will flicker occasionally when they decide to drain your power. As soon as you see this symbol, look through the cameras to find the Mini-Rina or Bidybab and press the shock button. As the night goes on, they spawn more frequently, and it is possible for multiple to spawn at the same time. These annoying characters can cause a lot of power drain, so it's very important to be on top of shocking them. And if you ignore them for too long, you may find yourself in darkness occasionally, but you still have power to close the doors. There are 3 cameras they will never spawn at, which is camera 1, 2, and 5, so you don't have to check those ones on your search. The second thing you need to know is that Ballora will be trying to kill you throughout the night. She can approach you from the left or right door. Whenever Ballora is going to approach your door to kill you, you will hear a loud sound as well as her music as she dances towards you. To conserve power, you should wait until Ballora gets close to you before closing the door. Make sure you do not open the door right away after Ballora has reached you, because she does stick around for a bit, and if you open the door too early, she will turn around and kill you. Unlike Ennard, she will dance up to the door and then dance away from the door if it is closed. The safest option is to wait until her music stops before you open the door again, but I have noticed you can open the door near when the end of her music is and she will not come back. But do that at your own risk. Now, Ballora is not the only one trying to kill you in the night. Bidybab will also be trying to get you through the office vent. When you see Bidybab's glowing purple eyes, that means it is about to charge you. So make sure to close the vent ASAP and only open it after you hear the thunk sound. This is what it sounds like when Bidybab hits the vent door. If you really want to be conservative with your power, you can wait to close the vent, but be warned, Bidybab isn't very fast. While you can play the game without using the cameras at all to tell where Ballora or Bidybab is, my third tip for you is to always use your cameras to keep track of them. I recommend to always switch between cameras 1, 2, and 5 if your power is not being drained. Once you know Ballora or Bidybab is approaching from a certain direction, keep those cameras focused. This helps you know when they are about to approach you to try and kill you, and allows you to not panic, press any buttons. So if you're watching the monitor, how can you know when they're about to attack? Well, let me use camera 1 as an example. When you see Ballora first appear, she will be kind of down the hallway, not too close to the camera. Once you see the camera glitch out, then Ballora will be super close, just around the corner of your office. When the camera glitches again, that is when she comes to kill you. And there's a similar thing with Bidybab where he'll start super down the vent, then proceed further up the vent, and then on the next glitch, he will come to kill you. Keeping an eye on these animatronics gives you so much useful information that should not be ignored, and doing this will especially help you with the very last mechanic in the game. So for the 4th and most important thing you need to know, which is randomly when you're looking away, the Mini-Rinas will spawn and block the buttons. And it can be just 1 Mini-Rina or up to 3. While they're blocking the buttons, you of course cannot touch the buttons. So if an animatronic was to try and kill you while the Mini-Rinas are blocking it, well, things might not work out so well for you. So what can you do about this constant threat of Mini-Rinas blocking your buttons so that you cannot save yourself from animatronic death? Well, if you make sure to always be aware of where Ballora or Bidybab is and when they are most likely to approach you, you can keep your eyes glued in the area where the buttons you need to press are to save your life. This will prevent the Mini-Rinas from blocking those buttons when you need them most, because they cannot block them while you are staring directly at the buttons. They can only block them the second you look away. For example, here I know Ballora is approaching from the left side, so I'm keeping that door button in my main field of view, even as I go through the cameras to try and shock the Mini-Rina draining my power. Just remember, you must always keep that button in your main field of view. If you let that button go into your peripheral vision, the Mini-Rinas can block it. I'm going to show you how to put this knowledge to use, so make sure you watch until the end so you can survive until 6 a.m. Okay, I'm starting the night here. Let's see if I can survive until 6 a.m. and beat this game. So I'm going to just check the cameras. Right now, I'm only concerned about figuring out where Ballora is and if Biddy Bab is going to come down the vent here. Alright, we got our first power drain. Easy peasy. And Ballora is going to approach from the left. Now, guys, there is a chance for Ballora to not approach the office, but Ballora is going to go ahead and approach me right now. So I'm waiting until she gets close before I close the door. But as I was saying, there is a chance for Ballora to not approach the office and instead go somewhere else. Get out of here, Minerina. So if you are extremely lucky, she may not even come to your office, even though she's right outside the door. I have had that happen in one of my previous games where 3 times in a row, she was about to approach the office and then went somewhere else. Alright, there's another Minerina that we just zapped. But hopefully in this game she's a bit more active, just so I can show you guys how to counter her. I don't know if you caught that, but Ballora did appear in camera 1. So I am trying to keep these 2 buttons in my field of view. And okay, now we have a Minerina, but I'm trying to keep my head towards the left here, so I'm keeping the 1 button in my field of view, or the 2 buttons here, because I don't know if Biddy Bab is coming down the vent, so I just want to be prepared for vent and door here. Ballora's gonna... okay, there she goes. Oh, and we got the Biddy Bab at the same time. So, actually got really lucky there that... oh, get out of here! See? That little thing was waiting for me to look away to block the door. But I got really lucky there where Ballora was approaching from the same direction that the vent button is at. If she was approaching from the right door, it might have been a little dicey. But I'm just, as soon as I see the exclamation mark on the camera, I find that Minerina or a Biddy Bab and go ahead and zap them. And I was just trying to see if Ballora was there, which she is there. On the right camera, it can be really hard to see Ballora for some reason. She's very faded. But if you look closely, you can see her in the dark hallway. Alright, here we go. So the reason... I saw those Minerinas in the corner of my eye here, but I didn't look away because a lot of the times the Minerinas will block a button and you go to look at them, and then when you look back, they're blocking the other button. So you always want to make sure you're watching the button that you have to close. Don't let the Minerinas trick you into looking the other way. Alright, and I'm just cycling through the cameras here, just making sure to catch anyone. Where are you? There you are. Okay, which directions are we getting approached from here? Okay, the vent. There's a Biddy Bab in the vent. Okay, Biddy Bab is getting ready to attack. So I want to keep my eye on this vent button. I did not see Ballora, so I don't think she's gonna attack anytime soon. Of course, we have the power drain happening right when Biddy Bab is gonna approach here. Alright. Oh, and which side is she on? Okay. Oh. So that was also pretty scary, but I managed to get through it. No Minerinas blocking my buttons today. Oh, but they're oh man, there's so many in here. Okay. We got all the buttons uncovered now, so I should be good for a little bit. At 35% power, it's 4 a.m., but I should be good. The power drain always feels very fast, but it is not actually super fast. Okay, Ballora's approaching. Oh! So I kind of panicked there. I thought Biddy Bab. I thought I saw the purple eyes. But that was just my imagination. It was only Ballora approaching from the right. You know, but what, like I always say, It's better safe than sorry. You know, you would hate to get to 4 a.m. and then get killed by an animatronic. So I just closed those 2 doors just to be extra safe. I know I did see Ballora in the right side there. Oh, there's Biddy Bab. But I just forgot in the moment of hearing that sound, that jump scare. That jump scare sound, it is so loud and it just... Sometimes it scrambles your brain and you're like freaking out trying to press any button you can. Alright, we have Ballora approaching from the left soon. And here she is. Hopefully you guys are able to follow fine. It is really hard to see Ballora on the left and right sides of the screens when she first enters the hallway. Oh my gosh, you guys! This is not a party, get out of here. Blocking all my buttons. And woohoo! We did it! And there you go, 6 a.m. And wait guys, if you need help with DJ Music Time, I have a guide on it right here.